Hey guys, this is Jordan from VFX Vault again, and today we're going to just go over a quick product guide on how we can set up these different skins and different looks in your UEFN projects. So it's the same as how we would do it in Unreal, but we'll just quickly go over it step by step. So first, you'll be given a download folder once you purchase it from VFX Vault. We want to right click on the base folder on our UEFN project and we go Show in Explorer. So you'll be given a zip folder. You can grab it once you have it. Open up the base directory and we'll have this folder here. Make sure that we're in our UEFN project and then it says content, and then you want to drag out the VFX Vault folder into our folder. Now don't right click and extract because that will make a copy of the folder with the wrong name. We need to drag out from once we open the zip file, we need to drag out into the folder and make sure that it is called VFX Vault at the root folder. Once we've done that, we come in and it should have all of this correctly put together in our level. You should be able to drag and drop. We'll have a couple different materials. We'll have the diamonds, the galaxies, and the metal glows. So you should be able to have any character, any kind of mesh, and we just drag it on and you see it should work. Now these materials here are intended for custom characters. Now we can't change the material on the actual Fortnite character just yet, but I'm going to go over a tutorial where we can kind of cheat it a little bit, but for now these are just intended for custom characters. So there are a few things we need to do before we can actually use this on a custom character though. So obviously every custom character is set up differently, but what I'll do is I'll just go through how we can set it up. So let's say we have our custom character with our custom skin, and I'm just going to change something here. So we've got our custom character with our custom skin, and we want to put in a metal effect or a rainbow effect or a diamond effect on this custom character. So we open up the material, we have it here, and we want to come over and make sure that use material attributes is checked. Then we plug in all of our material attributes. We plug in the material the exact same way it was plugged in before we changed the, so I'll just turn it off for now. So let's say our original character's material was set up like this. We come in, we turn on use material attributes, and then we just plug it in the same way we had it before with red, the roughness, the normal, or however, whatever pins we had plugged in before. Then what we can do is we want to come over to say whichever one we want to choose. Let's come over to say metal platinum glowing. We have the material instance here, for example, and then we come over to the base parent. We double click on the parent and then we copy out. You see we've got the same setup with the make material attributes. Then we copy out the function with all of the parameters. We copy and we paste that into whatever our intended character target is, our intended character mesh that we want to put it on, and we save that. And now if we save, see when we come back into our level, our original character mesh, the one that is in this referencing this material, has now got that effect applied. And now what we can do is we can create instances of that and say, let's say we wanted it to be like the blue kind of platinum glow. Then we just kind of copy the settings that we had in the blue platinum glow and we plug it onto our character here. Cool. So I'll quickly show how we can set up the rainbow and the galaxy one as well, and then that'll be it. So the same thing, it's the exact same way. So we come over to our rainbow character, we double click, we come down to the, so this is the instance, we come down to the parent material. We copy out the function with all of its parameters, and we can edit these parameters and set them however we want if you want to change or customize the looks. And then we just paste it into our desired target, whichever character we want to put this effect on, and we just plug in the material attributes like such. We save that, and now you see we have the glowing rainbow on our character. So we have a bunch of different things we can set up and a bunch of different things we can change. So I'm just going to quickly go over some of the customization that we have. So we'll open up the instanced version of it here, where we can change the texture, the shape of the diamonds. On this one, we can change the bump offset to sort of give it a little bit more of a kind of weird sparkle as we move around it. It's not the best use for it, but it's fine. We have emissive power, so we can make it glow a lot brighter as we change that up and down, things like that. For the rainbow ones, we can plug in our own different materials, or if you want to use a different color kind of color for your rainbow, this is just a one-dimensional texture, so basically it's just a gradient across 1 pixel. We can plug in and we can use that gradient however we want to use it differently. We can change the scale of the noise, things like that, so it's a bit more smaller. We can change the intensity of the noise, so you can have a really kind of wacky effect here. It's kind of make it really small number, so there's kind of really acid kind of wacky effect on the character. And then same with the galaxy, so it's a bit more advanced, but the same kind of principles apply. We can come in, we can copy out, and we can change the colors. So if we come down to where we're setting the color, we're setting the color here by the actual textures that we're using, but we can also change the color of, say, the edge glow if we wanted it. Once it updates, maybe a bit more red, a bit more purple, things like that. So there's lots of stuff that we can do to customize all the different looks of these different effects. So I hope that was helpful. If you've got anything else you'd like to see or any other comments or questions, feel free to join the VFX Vault Discord. You can DM me on Twitter, or you can leave a message below on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much. If you've got anything else you'd like to see, please let me know. I'll be happy to add it. And this has been Jordan from VFX Vault, and thank you so much for watching.